Hi there, I'm Tirza Hawkins, Certified Nutritional Consultant and Master Herbalist. I want to start empowering you to take control of your health and help you get to the root of your health issues and chronic illnesses. So, in case you don't know very much about me, I've been studying natural health for about 8 years now. I'm very interested in the human body and how it works. And I got into natural health to start solving my own health problems. When I was 15, I was placed on antibiotics. After being off and on them for several years, the doctors basically told me I would be on antidepressants. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Antidepressants for the rest of my life. I had multiple sinus infections growing up, so I was on antibiotics many times. In fact, my mother she would just call the doctor with our symptoms, and he would phone the pharmacy for a prescription because we had sinus infections so often. We didn't even actually have to go in and see him. I had my first migraine when I was 16. That was the day of my first piano lesson. And I suffered from chronic tension headaches as a teenager. In my early 20s, I got strep throat several years in a row, and it usually started on my birthday or right around then. And I was on antibiotics several years in a row for that. Also in my early 20s, I started having really severe body aches and pains. They were similar to my mother's symptoms of fibromyalgia, so it was assumed that that's what I had. Needless to say, I was young and I was a mess. Then my life changed when I met my mother-in-law's natural health practitioner, Karen McKenzie, out in Silverton, Oregon. And after just one health class with her and learning some of the basic things that I wasn't doing to take care of my body, I was ready to pursue a career in natural health and help others change their lives too. After implementing just a few things that Karen talked about, I began to feel so much better. I had more energy, I was losing weight, and this is the part of the story where you come in. I want to help you reach your goals. So if you watch all the way to the end of this video, there is an amazing bonus for those of you who are ready to get your health back on track. So I hope you'll stick with me. I've got a lot of information to cover. So my topic for today is cardiometabolic syndrome, and it affects billions of people worldwide. In fact, more than 25% of adults worldwide have this, and it's composed of a couple of symptoms, such as type 2 diabetes. This is the preventable and reversible kind of diabetes. 1 in 3 adults are pre-diabetic, but they don't know it because there's no symptoms for it. Cardiometabolic syndrome is also denoted by heart disease, which is the #1 killer of women, and infertility problems. Who doesn't know someone who struggles with infertility problems? It's pretty prevalent. So cardiometabolic syndrome doesn't roll off the tongue that easily, is characterized by insulin resistance and inflammation in the body. So what is the standard treatment for insulin resistance and inflammation? Prescriptions. Do prescriptions really make us healthier? Do you think that a person gets high blood pressure because they have a statin deficiency, or that depression is a result of a Zoloft deficiency? Does that even make sense that we're deficient in prescriptions? No, because the body runs off of nutrition. Everything it does and tries to do is a result of what we give it to work with, the nutrition that we're putting in there. So this is how I describe how prescriptions work. Your body has a dysfunction happening inside of it, like a fire. A fire is a great way to describe inflammation, right? What happens when a fire is inside your house? Well, hopefully you have a working smoke alarm. Well, the body doesn't have a smoke alarm, so it lets you know that there is a problem in a number of ways that it can. So signals can be pain lack of energy, inability to sleep, increased heart rate, high blood pressure, allergic responses. The list goes on and on. So those are the body's smoke alarms. It's letting you know, it's sounding the alarm. Well, smoke alarms, they make annoying sounds, almost as annoying as these symptoms. So what do? We go to the doctor, we get a prescription to stop the symptom. Essentially, we are taking the battery out of the smoke alarm. Peace and quiet, right? We can sleep, the fire's raging on, but nothing's keeping us awake anymore. We stop the smoke alarm. So, symptoms in the body are just a sign of dysfunction there, and they are caused by nutritional deficiencies or system toxicity. That's it. Disease, there's one disease, two causes. Nutritional deficiency or system toxicity. Super simple. That's the foundations of natural health right there for you. So if we fulfill the deficiency or remove the toxicity, bam, the body can restore itself to health. And one of the foundational beliefs of natural health is that the body can heal itself from any disease. Give the body what it needs and it can do the work. This puts the responsibility on us. We have the control of what we're putting in our bodies, what's going on it and around it. So this metabolic syndrome comes down to a combination of our genes, our genetics, toxins, and lifestyle. So just a brief side note on genes. We like to attach this label to things that we don't understand or that doctors have a difficult time treating with prescriptions. We like to say it's hereditary. And so many things that we label hereditary are actually caused by our lifestyle. Well, we say my mother had it. And that's where I ask you, how many generations back does it actually go? Because if all of these diseases that they say are hereditary actually are, then Eve would have been one messed up, plagued lady. So let's look at things that run in our family another way. Maybe you inherited deficiencies. If your mother didn't have the nutrients that her body needed to operate smoothly, then she certainly couldn't give you enough nutrients that you needed when you were developing in her wound. So you inherited her deficiencies. And just like deficiencies, we can also inherit heavy metal toxicities and bad nutritional habits. We are more likely to follow the same diet and lifestyle pattern that our parents did. So if when you were growing up, they didn't eat healthy, you're probably eating those same foods or similar foods now. When you follow the same patterns and lifestyle as someone else, you often develop similar problems. It's cause and effect. It's not a mystery why the body malfunctions. In fact, your body does everything it can to keep you alive. So back to the two main causes of cardiometabolic syndrome are insulin resistance and chronic inflammation. Anyone here deal with inflammation? That could be pain, like headaches, arthritis, Alzheimer's, hair loss, depression, inflammatory bowel, fatigue. All of those can be caused by inflammation. A favorite quote of mine, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. If you're sitting here and you have no health symptoms at all right now, then now is the easiest time for you to take care of and maintain your health. So what is the root of this issue? That's what we're talking about, is the root, not symptoms. So think about the microbiome. Your gut is the garden of your body. When you mow the dandelions in your front yard, you don't just expect them to go away. You have to address the root. So the gut is where the root of most of our body's weeds lie. The gut affects our entire body. So our liver, the brain, we have anxiety, depression, autism, our neurological system, our respiratory system, people with asthma, allergies, troubles breathing, our glandular system, if we have adrenal fatigue, thyroid problems, trouble sleeping, if we can't control our weight, we're either underweight or overweight, our skin, if we have acne, psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis, rosacea, fungal infections, those all stem from the gut. Also, our immune system, 90% of our immune system resides in the gut. If we are frequently getting colds and flu, then we probably don't have good gut health. When we can't regulate our blood sugar levels, our cardiovascular system, that heart disease we talked about, and our mood. Most of our neurotransmitters are produced in the gut. So even hormonal problems, PMS, menopausal issues, these are all signs of dysfunction in the body, and most of those problems stem from the gut. If you can't sleep, then your gut probably isn't healthy, and it's not producing the serotonin that your brain needs to convert to melatonin for you to fall asleep. Our microbiome has been called our second brain. When you were developing in the womb, your gut and your brain developed from the same tissue. So the good news, right? There's got to be good news here, is that cardiometabolic syndrome can be reversed. We can get rid of the inflammation, we can remove the weeds by the root, and we can feed the gut to have a healthy, happy body. Let's get to the issue. So what I'm going to tell you about and propose that you consider today is comparable to medications without the nasty side effects that can come from them. It helps the body manage insulin, cholesterol, weight, triglyceride levels, all naturally. And it works with your body instead of just taking the battery out of the smoke detector. So it's an exclusive program called Inform and was clinically studied and introduced by a Forbes 100 most trusted company called Nature's Sunshine. If you know anything about me, they're my favorite supplement company. So why should you join Inform? It's clinically studied. It's been shown to be more effective than most other diet plans out there. It's not a diet plan. It's a lifestyle plan to help you address the root cause of poor health. And people find that they have more rapid weight loss on this plan, especially because it promotes lean muscle mass, so you're losing more fat. It helps jumpstart your recovery. It provides the nutrients for your body to heal itself. One of my first Inform participants said this. She was on 6 different prescription medications to help manage depression and anxiety. And she said, my psychiatrist told me she did not know what Tirza was doing, but to keep working with her because it was helping. By changing my nutritional habits and adding supplements to my diet, I have been able to back off my prescription medications. Another participant, Terry, said, I sleep better. I have more mental clarity and less pain in my joints. It's made me more aware of my food choices. I personally recommend this program for anyone serious about making a life change and becoming healthy. It has changed my life. And then Teresa said, I reversed my metabolic age 11 years, lost weight in inches. I feel so much better. I have more energy. My feet don't hurt anything like they used to, and I crave less sugar now. So why is this a plan I trust? I'm very picky about what I'm going to put in my body, and I trust it because it comes from Nature's Sunshine. They've been in the natural health industry for over 46 years now. They are always researching and providing quality health information. They perform over 600 quality tests on every single product that leaves their facility, making their products and supplements better than organic. These are some of the purest, most potent herbs and supplements that are available anywhere. They performed the study on the Inform plan through an independent review board, and compared to diet and exercise alone, Inform participants had 56% more weight loss and 65% more fat loss. The plan outperformed competitor plans with increased weight loss of anywhere from 44 to 123% more on the Inform plan, and increased fat loss that was anywhere between 15% to 233% from their competitors. There was also greater improvements in triglycerides, total cholesterol, and LDL cholesterol. So why? Because Inform targets the root, the core, the center, the foundation of the body. So normally when I'm teaching my Inform classes in person, I charge $149 for a 90-day, 13-week program. And then participants are expected to purchase their supplements on top of that. So you'll find out why I'm waiving the class fee when I get to your bonus item. So let's talk about the tools your body is going to need to help it build and repair. There's the Metabolic Age Support Meal Replacement Shakes, some of my favorites. Pea protein right here. There's berberine, comes in a little green bottle. There's the Metabolic Age Support Probiotic, another little green bottle. And then there's the cardio kit. So we've got a theme going on here. It's all green, all good for you, all plant stuff. And so I've provided you with 3 levels of commitment that you can choose from to determine what is the right fit for you. So we're going to break down the individual items, talk about them, and then I'll talk about the different ways you can put them together. So these meal replacement shakes here, some really great nutrition here. Each serving contains 20 grams of protein, which helps build lean muscle mass. There's 2 grams of phytosterols, which have been shown to benefit cardiovascular health. There's 20% or more of 17 different vitamins and minerals. It comes in whey, soy, or pea protein. The pea protein is my favorite option, and it's gluten-free, dairy-free, lactose-free, soy-free, and vegan certified. And then these are just a few of the other super ingredients in this formula. There's pea protein, which is shown to have greater satiety than milk or whey protein. Inulin, which is a prebiotic that feeds good gut bacteria and helps the body make antioxidants. There's phytosterols, which have been shown in clinical studies to reduce LDL levels and may help protect against cardiovascular disease. MCT, sunflower oil, which is a source of vitamin E. There's carrot, cranberry, enzymes, broccoli, grapeseed extract, blueberry, pomegranate, grape skin extract, and lots more. So lots of superfoods in these meal replacement shakes. And even when I'm not following the full Inform plan, I still prefer to have a shake a day just for the convenience. I love the taste of them, and they're very filling. They provide me with satiety for hours. So another superstar on this plan is berberine. Now berberine is the bitter alkaloid derived from plants like golden seal. Studies on berberine have shown it to be really beneficial for clearing out bad bacteria in the body and shows it to perform just as well as metformin in adults who were recently diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. It appears to reduce insulin resistance. It fights blood fats like triglycerides, which are associated with diabetes and metabolic syndrome. And high levels of triglycerides are toxic to the pancreas and increase insulin resistance. It's helpful in controlling cholesterol without dangerous side effects. It's useful for infections like infectious diarrhea, intestinal parasites, UTIs. It's antimicrobial against many different bacteria, viruses, and fungi, and balances small intestinal bacteria. Now, when we have an overgrowth of small intestinal bacteria, it can lead to things such as belching, burping, acid indigestion after meals, and it's one of the primary causes of leaky gut and has been linked to acne, chronic fatigue, diabetes, fibromyalgia, Hashimoto's, inflammatory bowel, irritable bowel, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and obesity. And that's where I personally, in my practice, I have used berberine before. There was a case of this girl. She was about 18 years old. Her mother brought her to me, and she had been to numerous doctors and specialists, and she had pain after she ate anything. It didn't really matter what it was. She had extreme abdominal pain, gas, bloating, and the doctors, they couldn't find anything wrong with her after several specialists. And they basically just told her, you're going to have to live with it. Maybe you'll grow out of it. Just eat whatever you want. So I recommended to her berberine, and the Inform plan made a world of difference. Within a week, her mother was calling me and said that her daughter was feeling so much better. So just a couple other things on berberine. MRSA is an antibiotic-resistant bacteria, but it's not berberine resistant. A study in the American Journal of Cardiology showed that patients being treated for congestive heart failure showed better improvement when berberine was added to their program than a placebo. And recent research is suggesting that berberine may be helpful with certain types of cancer, such as liver, breast, and prostate. It has antidepressant activity as it increases norepinephrine and serotonin levels, and may be protective against Alzheimer's. So it's really a valuable herb. Provides lots of benefits, really good for anyone. So the probiotics. Now we all should be taking probiotics. This is the good bacteria needed to replenish the gut. It's like our grass seed for our gut lawn. And our standard American diet, they call it the SAD diet, it feeds bad bacteria. This bad bacteria leads to all of the problems that we talked about earlier. So the probiotics, we need to plant these in our lawn. And then we have the Inform diet plan with some weekly sample menus that teach us how to feed and take care of it. So let's break down your options for the kids. The good option, so there's 3 different tiers. I have good, better, best. So good option includes 2 bags of the Metabolic Age Support Meal Replacement Shakes, and it includes 1 bottle of berberine and 1 bottle of probiotic. So you'll have enough meal replacement shakes to replace 1 of the 5 meals we'll be eating. You're essentially having 3 meals and 2 snacks on this plan. So this will replace 1 of those. And that's the minimum amount required to participate in the Inform group. And remember, normally there would be a fee on top of this, but I want all of my participants to be able to afford their supplements. So the cost of that would be $132.20 for the first month. That's a savings of $66 off of retail prices. Plus, when you participate in Nature Sunshine's auto shipment plan, you'll save on shipping. So that would save you $12.95. And I'll explain later that you're also getting points back in their auto shipment program towards dollars off of your next month. So the better option is having 4 bags of the Metabolic Age Meal Replacement Shakes, 1 bottle of berberine, and 1 bottle of the probiotic. And this will follow the sample menus that are following the full Inform plan, which includes having 2 of the Metabolic Age shakes per day per person. So out of those 5 meals, the 3 full meals and 2 snacks, 2 of them will be shakes. And for this better pack, it's $205 for your first month in auto shipment. That's a savings of $103 off of retail price, plus free shipping, and then the Sunshine Reward points with the auto shipment. That'll explain here in just a minute. And then the full plan, this is $240 for the first month. And just remember, I haven't told you yet, that with auto shipment, you can save up to 25% off additionally off of your supplements. So not only on the best plan are you saving $120 off of retail prices, and you're getting free shipping, and it includes 4 bags of the meal replacement shakes, the probiotic, the berberine, and then the cardio kit. And that is the full supplements that the clinical study was done with. The fun thing about that plan is that when you have an auto shipment from Nature's Sunshine that's over $200, you get a free item each month. And last month it was a bottle of their Super Omegas, which is a $36 retail value. And you get that free, whatever item they pick for the month, with your $200 auto shipment. So this last pack, this best pack that I just talked about, since it includes the cardio kit, I want to break this down for you. There's 30 packets in here, so this is a 1 month supply. The 2 green tablets in here, those are their multivitamin, and this multivitamin is really an amazing blend. It's got a lot of whole foods in there. I like to tell people the difference between taking just supplements and taking whole foods is if you're eating a carrot, you get 1 nutrient. 1. I'm sorry, I'm getting this backwards. When you take vitamin A, you're getting 1 nutrient. When you eat a carrot, you're getting a whole variety of vitamins, minerals, phytochemicals, antioxidants. So always opt for the whole food option. Then there's 2 soft gels in here. You can see them right along the side there. Those are affectionately called poppers. They're very purified fish oils. Have you ever taken a fish oil before and you swallowed it and then you burped it up and it's really gross and can make you sick to your stomach? This fish oil is very purified and it contains a little lemon, so you're not going to burp it up. And then a lot of people will buy the omegas like this and they'll give them to their kids, and the kids will put them in their mouth and they'll pop that soft gel open because it doesn't have a bad flavor. It's actually really quite delicious. It's a very mild flavor, just a little tiny hint of lemon in there, which helps with the digestion. So kids love their poppers. And then also remember, your omegas are good for brain health, heart health, and they're a natural anti-inflammatory. So then the last thing in here is the 2 capsules, 1 there, 1 there. And this is their antioxidant blend. Remember, antioxidant is synonymous with anti-aging. And this blend has a very beneficial effect on cholesterol. So I recommend to people, take your vitamins, the green things, and your omegas in the morning, but save the capsule for the evening. That's because cholesterol is oxidized at night while we sleep. And this is what makes it detrimental to us, is this oxidation. So take your antioxidant capsules at night, and that will stop cholesterol from oxidizing. So that's the full clinically studied program. And but there's 3 different levels because I want you to be able to find the one that is a fit for you. I want this to be as affordable for as many people as possible. So let's talk about the bonus. The bonus when you're taking this Informed plan is that I've set up a Facebook accountability group. It's really been just as great as I envisioned it being. It's been so helpful for my participants. So let's talk about what's included in this group. So first, I do provide some sample menus that are listed out. They include shopping lists with the exact amount of each item that you'll need for the week, so you can have your whole week planned out and prepped. And then food is just grab and go when you're getting ready for work, when you're coming home from work, dinner is mostly made, you're just heating it up. And you'll save money on food because you'll only be buying what you really need and are going to use that week. So they're going to be foods with healthy proteins at each meal, healthy fats for their anti-inflammatory action, lots of vegetables and leafy greens. So we're cutting out the inflammatory foods. So someone recently posted in our accountability group wall, she said that she was at the grocery store and she had grabbed a bag of chips while she was standing in the grocery line waiting to check out. But when she got home, because her dinner was prepped and mostly ready for her, she chose to eat her dinner instead of those chips. So We'll also have a recommended exercise plan. You need to get your body moving. There will be live classes for you to interact with, or they'll be saved in the group so you can watch them on your own time. So there's going to be no class schedule for you to stick to or show up for. You're going to have access to several coaches. There's already 3 coaches in the group, and what happens is that the participants decide they love the program so much that they decide to become a coach. So you're going to learn from people who have been where you are right now and who have improved their health. There's also, I have participants that have been in here for 7 or 8 months now because they love the Inform Plan, they love the accountability, and they can't get enough. You'll have access to a group messenger thread. So this will be primarily so that you can reach out and connect with others no matter what's going on. You can talk about your day, if you need help getting motivated to exercise, if you're struggling because you really want a cookie. So just connecting with others who are on the same journey that you're on. So what's the value of this group? It's priceless. No, really, because Facebook won't let me put a price tag on it. I can't charge you to be a member of the group. So the only way you can join it is it's an added value to you for being a regular Nature Sunshine customer through me and my team. And that's where you can remain in the group for as long as you want the support, the structure, the menus, as long as you're maintaining a minimum auto shipment through me or one of those on my coaching team. So the group really is priceless. So let's talk about why an auto shipment. It's actually really one of the best ways to save you the most amount of money on your supplements. It lets me know that you're getting your supplements each month. And with an auto shipment, you get lots of perks from Nature Sunshine. You're getting member pricing, so you're saving up to 33% off of retail prices just right there. Auto shipments also get free shipping. So on a $100 plus order, that's saving you $12.95. Also, auto shipments get rewards, which come back. They're called Sunshine Rewards points. And starting out your first 3 months in auto shipment, each month you're going to get 10% of your purchase back in free points that will come off of your next purchase. Every 3 months, it goes up by 5%. So if you have 10 consistent months of auto shipments, you're going to be getting 25% back off of your purchase as free product off your next order. So if you had a $200 auto shipment, you would be getting 50 Sunshine Rewards points back. And then plus with that $200 order, you would get the free product of the month. So it does cap off at 25% after 10 months of being in continuous auto shipments. And then also with Nature Sunshine auto shipments, you aren't trapped. You can stop them at any time. They do ask you when you initially set it up that you commit to 3 months when you start. If you decide to cancel before those 3 months of auto shipments, they're just going to charge you the shipping that you saved. So you're still going to get bonuses and rewards already. So otherwise, there's no penalty for canceling. Auto shipments do have to be a minimum of $100. And you can change your auto shipment up to the night before it comes out. So maybe you were out of lavender essential oil or you wanted to add a cleanse this month. You have the flexibility to change it up to that last minute. So, and then working in this group with us on this program, I just want to encourage you, communication is key. If something isn't working right for you, we can fix it if you talk to us and communicate with the coaches in the group. I recently had someone who was taking berberine, and she was telling me she was having a lot of low energy and fatigue because she was taking it between meals on an empty stomach. Now, some people are fine doing this, but for her, she already had low blood sugar, so this was just lowering it too much. So then we just adjusted it, and when she took it with meals, she was just fine. So that's where if you have any problems at all, I'd like to have the opportunity to help you figure it out. You're not bothering me. My goal is to help you. Another common issue, many of us don't digest healthy food very well. We're just used to garbage. And so then you eat healthy food and it causes gas and bloating. In this case, it can be just a simple fix of adding some food enzymes to supply the enzymes that are missing from your digestive system. So really, you're getting the ability to work with a natural health professional for just the price of your supplements. And you really can't beat that. So, who's ready to get started? I can't wait to see you in this group. People are loving it just about every day. Somebody's telling me how much they appreciate it, how much they like the sample menus, how much the accountability helps, or the knowledge and the learning and the classes in there. So I was going to make a sign here that I was going to hold up with my messenger ID. That way, in case you were seeing this elsewhere or we weren't Facebook friends yet. So I'm going to spell it out to you. So if you want to connect with me on Messenger and ask me any questions you have, or if you're ready to get started, my messenger ID, when you go to Messenger, you do the little @ sign, and then it's my first name, TIRZAH, Tirza, dot, so the period, Hawkins, HAWKINS, .5. So again, you're going to go onto the Messenger, and in the little search bar, you're going to do the @ sign, Tirza, that's a T like Tom, TIRZAH, .Hawkins, which is HAWKINS, .5. So thank you all who watched this live. I really appreciate it. Please let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all and helping you all get healthy. Have a great day.